Hi everybody, hope everyone's doing well and great to see you all. And of course we're going to have a lot of fun at the moment. Very nice to see Gert's Lepin's in there, good morning, and Cripple's in there as well. Morning, good people. So great to see everyone in there as well. Very nice indeed. All right, let's just quickly test. I'm going to quickly check my audio is all running all nice. And welcome to VCA39 close. That's right, VCA39 close. It's been going pretty good. So nice to see that, and we'll just wait to see whether my audio is up and running. And welcome to the chat. Say hello if you're there. We always like to hear from you for sure. And we'll have a lot more people over the sniping hour. Yeah, so it sounds really good. So we got what, 36 minutes to go in VCA number 39, 500 million, almost 501 million Axion, and look at that, 15.79 Ethereum, looking good. I was optimistic yesterday, if you recall, and looks like it's paid off as well. $40,130 gone into the auction as bids, and 76,897 is our current target. The price of Axion is at 0.001538. So that's where that's at the moment. We've got 35 minutes to go. The current rate, of course, this is a venture capital auction, so 16,451,000 Axion per ETH is what you're going to get. It's the same as the Uniswap price, but you get 10% wrap Bitcoin cash back immediately as you bid into the auction, and you get up to 20% Axion bonus, 6% for 350 days, and 20% for 5,555 days. So pretty awesome incentives there to go into this auction. Once again, if you want to get into here, use the link in the video description. Hook up your wallet, like a MetaMask, for example. Click Send Max, put in your bid. You might want to do one or something, whatever you're going to do, and you can bid into the auction. It will show up here. You'll get a new item below, which will show your bets, and that you'll be able to withdraw and stake that at the end of the auction. So there's 2 Ethereum fees to take place, but guess what, folks? Ethereum is super cheap at the moment. Let's check that out as well. So 8, it's down into single digits at the moment, 11, 8. So let's check that out on the screen as well. First of all, let's see who's in the house there. We've got Chris Day is in the house. Hey man, it's first time in the live. Hey Chris, great to see you and welcome. We always appreciate new Axionite community members in the coming on board to this show. Very nice indeed. Gertz is in the house. Welcome. Hey, number of things is in the house. Please go see my proposal on off topic in Axion Discord. I've given the information on how to fix the tokenomics, and someone submit a proposal since I'm banned from the Discord now. All right, I'll check that out. Number of things for sure. You can guarantee it. I've got a couple of my own proposals going to go up as well. So look forward to that. Number of things. Cheers. Hey, whoa. So welcome everybody. What are we on? Day 208 is about to close. Auction day 39. Very cool indeed. And we've got 501 million Axion up for grabs. Very nice. All right, so we're going to have quite a lot more people coming in over the next hour, so it's going to be a bit of fun. We've obviously got a regular auction coming up, but look at those gas prices at the moment, single digits, folks. Pretty epic. Let's go down to the hourly. We see we still haven't got an average single digit yet for the hourly, but we've been getting these 10s, and I did see it. The fast went in to 9. We got 11 at the moment. Standards 8. I did see a 9 there for a little while, so I'll try to capture that on the camera as well. That's pretty epic. We are getting there into single digits. That's interesting stuff. Obviously, if you haven't seen, I did a video update number 2 on Pulsechain. You can check that out earlier today. It was about 20 minutes long. So you can check that did include the update from Richard Hart. So I think that's a nice value added opportunity. I think is the mega opportunity for crypto this year. So watch out for that. Obviously, with lower gas prices on Ethereum, it does close down some of the incentives somewhat, but that S-load function is a real problem, nevertheless, especially for long staking projects and smart contracts. So it's still going to be boom time for sure. Look at that, 9, 8, 12, love it. All right, let's quickly check the chat there again. And Patricia Steers in the house. Hey, Patricia, great to see it. Number of things, got a comment there first. Got to make sure, I might close down this little browser here. Superman, you should check out my proposal. Above my conversation with Fix and off topic, it will pump the price. I'll definitely check that out. Number of things, you can guarantee it, and I will do on that one, and I'll have a good assessment of that. Cripple, everybody, I might even talk about it depending on how involved it is or not. So very cool. Great idea. Number of things. Appreciate the contribution there. Cripple, everybody good? I think so. We'll find out. I got a screen 8, 9, 12 SAF. Oh, very cool. Yes, slow, average, fast. Nice one. Oh, you have, we've got 11 and 8 on there at the moment. And Patricia says, hi, Axion Token. Hi, Patricia. Good to see you. Always a pleasure, of course. And Gwei, we're talking about, I got it, Gertz, that's for sure. And morning, Patricia from Gertz Lipens. Very nice in there. Hey, we've got a great crowd coming in. Really nice to see. Actually, I might have to open up the browser again just so I can see. I haven't got the studio open, so it's good to have the browser open. Gives a bit more information. Hope you guys are enjoying your day anyway. It's been a bit of fun. Oh boy, every time I open that browser, pulls up something. Let me a second here. Sorry for the technical difficulties that I'm having on this side. Let me just clean that up. All right, so let's get into it. Let's have a quick look at the auction there first. So 15.79. Let's get our calculator off. It's obviously just over half sold out at the moment. We've got 31 minutes to go. Feeling pretty good about this. And we'll just get the calculator, redo that just a moment. So 15.79 divided by 30.28, and we're currently at 52.14% sold out at the moment. We've got 30 minutes to go, so let's see if we get some sniping in there for sure. Definitely going to look forward to seeing a number of things. Your proposal, I'm very keen at that on that topic at the moment. Very nice. Hi Gertz, says Patricia. A big wave there from Gertz, and hi Cripple from Patricia. Hi Chris Day, says Patricia. So very nice there. Always friendly community here in Axion. So if you're new to Axion, let yourself be known. We love to hear your views as well, whatever it might be. We love to hear it. So very nice. All right, so it's very good low way prices to enter the auction. So if you're wanting to do that, it's probably a good day. It looks like we're getting down to single digits even. Very nice. Now this is the Axion Today dashboard. We can actually see that we've had, with 15.79, we've bought 1.13 wrap Bitcoin off the market, and 85% goes back to stakers, so that's 0.96 Bitcoin has gone back to stakers today so far. We've still got 30 minutes to go, of course. We're looking forward to that. There is a really very good rate at the moment, obviously with the lower Axion price being at 0.001538. You can see it's 16.5 million per ETH, so it's pretty good too. And let's jump over here. I wanted to talk a bit about, let's go to the activity. I'm going to check out some of those. We've got lots of news to talk about. Lots of stuff's happening with the team. All that hard work starting to come out now. So we're expecting a very busy week news flow over the next 4 to 6 weeks probably. So look forward to that. There's a couple of bids in there that we've got 0.17, 0.08 from a dolphin and a fish, and they've come in the last hour. So nice to see that. And what else we got there? So yeah, just some max shares. Look at that. A fish became a dolphin. 56.8 million Axion. Wow, wow, wow. 8,700, 15.2 years. Awesome stake there. So some really nice staking going on as well. Very cool. And here's an example of an early unstake. So they withdrew 2.6 million of 3.2, 800,000 penalty. So just take that into account when you are unstaking about the penalties that you might incur, because it is about commitments, isn't it? So there we are. This one here, shrimp became a fish. Another max share stake there. All last 3 hours or so. Look at those max shares. Nice, very nice indeed. Right, there was a Bitcoin bid there earlier too, just a couple of hours earlier. So this gives you a bit of an idea of some of the bids going in there. Let's go back to the actual thing. Now we're ending VCA39, and we've got 126.73 wrap Bitcoin paid so far and 39 VCAs. So this is not quite finished, of course, so we'll probably get slightly higher than that. We had 96 cashed out. We've got 116.39 billion in the max share club. That's pretty epic, and that's going to get us a lot of IEOs in the future. Now I want to talk about some of the Axion Launchpad as well. Let's get into that. We've got that. So this is a new tab that you can find on the Axion portal. That's what we call the official Axion staking platform now, is the Axion portal. You can go down to launch there, and you can see whether your account's eligible. It will show up here. This particular account is not eligible, so you can see that there. But if it is, it will show you're eligible. And you've got the launch at the moment. So we've got DireWolf. So far we've got what we call one commercial utility IEO or strategic partner, and that is SKRT IEO launch event. So that's the first commercial utility one I call. So that's really a big part of the big picture. We've got two meme/community ethical focus ones. So they're what I call the soft and the hard, as it were. So we've got the Sleethy Sloth, and now we've got DireWolf as moving towards that community focus, ethical focus, that kind of thing. Also brings in new communities. So this one here has got about 6,500 to 7,500 people in their community, so they get introduced to Axion as a long-term staking. So that's cool. And this one, Sleepy Soft, obviously is pretty big too, and that's run by the head dev T Daly as well. So very nice into those two. So we're expecting in the next couple of weeks probably some more commercial utility IEOs coming in, and hopefully we'll get about an 80-20% rule. Hopefully that's the going to be sort of a 80% commercial utility, and then maybe 20% community focus, where it brings in new communities, but also supports community efforts out in the community, like DireWolf's obviously doing wolf care and stuff like that out at sanctuaries, wolf sanctuaries, stuff like that. So pretty nice. It's funny that we're doing a lot of animals. Sleepy Sloth is an animal, obviously, in the South America particularly, and DireWolf there's probably in a couple of places, North America, places like that. So interesting stuff there going on with the animal thing, especially when we already have fishes for our staking. So very nice. All right, let me not get too far behind the updates here. I don't want to. What we got? Let's go. Shane Walker's in the house. Hey Shane, good to see you. Hey folks, just wanted to pop in and say hi before I fall asleep listening to Superman. Hey, come on, come on, not that boring. Seriously. No, I get it. Thanks, Shane. I appreciate it. And Lamzo's in the house. Hey, it's Lamzo. So really cool to see Lamzo there. And g'day, Patricia Steer from Chris Day. And morning, Patricia from Cripple there. What else we got? Hi, Lamzo. Hi, Shane Walker. So really great community here, isn't it? And then Shane Walker, that's what I'm going to do. Sleep to the sound of Superman. Up and away. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Superman. Yeah, that's the one. And then Gert says, I've got some laughing thing there. I can't understand. Sure. I'm not sure what that. Hey, Shane says, not that you're boring. Good one, Shane. All right, so that's going good. Let's jump over here to. Shane says it's late, of course. I realize it's late. I was just teasing, really. So really nice there. So let's jump over to. So this is what we've got here at the moment. So at the moment, SKRT. So we've got more of these coming up ahead. And hopefully we've got a lot more commercial ones coming up as the play. But nevertheless, that introduces new communities. And at the moment, obviously for SKRT, and the airdrop's around about the 14th of June. So if you're looking out for your SKRT airdrop, that's about the 14th of June, 13th, 14th, 15th, somewhere in there. So we'll look forward to that. And that will be to your MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet you're using, I guess, and for your max share stakes if you qualify, of course. And then what happens is that TrustSwap and Securitants have announced staking today on the TrustSwap page. So some people picked that up when I posted it earlier today. So these are things that really matter. I think they're really important. So this is the TrustSwap here. So if you want to go to the TrustSwap stake here, you can go and stake that. So SKRT. Some people with the IEO airdrops already have these tokens or have purchased them on market, would already have it. So I'll just post that in case it applies to you. So it just went live today. So you can go and do that on the TrustSwap. I'm not actually on a TrustSwap an account, but if you've got token, you can go and stake on there. So that's pretty cool. So check that out, everybody. Yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, I saw also something else that we had. So that's SKRT. So that's one of the IEO. That's one of the launchpad things. I think that's really awesome. That's another value add to the community. So I really like the SKRT commercial launch. Very nice. The other thing, of course, is DireWolf was on today with a meet and greet. So we got to meet the team, and it's quite a big team, actually. And so we go to announcements here. We'll just jump on there. I think let's just scroll up here. Make sure I'm on the right one. Announcements. So Punky came on and had a big AMA with DireWolf and there's a whole team there. I've only watched a little bit of actually, so I need to do that. Punky does need to fix up his internet. Something's not right with the internet. Keeps slowing down during the thing. So I do know that he's moving house to a studio, I believe. So it'll be probably a better setup all round for that. So we're looking forward to that from Punky. We will get to know the DireWolf team and have an opportunity to ask questions as well as teach them about Axion. Follow the link and let's get going. So you can go watch that. It does have some internet issues like the previous video, but hopefully that will be fixed up at the his new house. So it'll be cool. So here is the DireWolf AMA. So check this out, everybody. If you haven't checked it out, like I say, it's got a few internet, cutting off all the time, but should be good. All right, so there we are. That's that one there, DireWolf AMA. Check it out. This is the lifeblood of Axion starting to move from the launchpad point of view. So very cool on that one. Let's just jump back here. I'm just going to go. Patricia says hi, Sander, and John Atkins, hi everybody. 7:04 AM in the UK. So do check that out. Of course, let's go back to the auction here and wait for some more ETH to come in there. So we're at 15.79. We've got 22 minutes to go, folks. Let's watch this all happen. We have a regular auction starting in about 20 minutes also. So it's going to be auction day 109, is it? 109, yeah, 209. 209, sorry, 209. I took 100 days off there. That's not too good. So we've got 21 minutes to go. Let's see if we get some sniping in there. Could be anybody these days. We used to say, oh, waiting for a shark or a whale to snipe in, but these days we get a lot of shrimps and fishes sniping in there. So that's pretty much fun as well. So you never know who's going to come in. It's going to be fun. All right, so let's quickly go here. So Patricia's got, hi, John, with the little cat eyes. There's triple cat eyes. Patricia's got, I think you've got 3 cats, right, Patricia? That probably reflects that. And Kevin Wilson's in the house. Hey, Kevin, good to see you. And hi, everybody. And hi from Patricia back there. Gerd says, here too. Good morning, John, with a little British flag. Very nice indeed. And hi, Patricia from John Atkins. John Atkins in the house. I love it. Hi, everybody. 7:40 AM in the UK. Ready to start the day the Axion way. Hey, that's really good. You should get yourself in the marketing team. Maybe knock on wood with Pullen and Joel. That'd be a good way. John Atkins, hi Kevin, and yeah. So and Gertz, I'll stop now, says John. So lots of waves, lots of Heidi highs, Heidi hoes, and all the rest of it. Very nice in there. What a great community Axion's got. Really has got a great community and very patient community. Very good listeners in the community, willing to share ideas, talk about ideas. Just say hello, say g'day, as we say down under. G'day, fair dinkum. Yeah, true blue. Oh, that's more Aussie, but you get my point. That's the way it goes. So nice one there. Where else are we going? So this is where we're at the moment. Almost 16.5 million Axion per ETH. 10% wrap Bitcoin cashback, up to 20% Axion bonus, and that's really cool to see. Now let's have a quick look at what we had when we go back here. We'll go back into we'll go back up here. Oh, where it's down here? No, it's back up here. Let's go see what happens. This is what happens. So we'll just wait for this to pull up. When you exit auction, you'll get this form on the auction page at the end of the auction, and you basically all you have to do is put in the amount of days you want to stake. And then it will tell you what your auction winnings is. So what is the auction rate? At the moment, it's 16.5 million Axion per ETH. And then on top of that, you're going to get your extra bonus there of 15%. So for a venture capital auction like today, you also get 10% wrap Bitcoin immediate back to your wallet when you enter the auction. But also, you're going to get an extra bonus for auctions of Axion. So here, if you did up to 350 days, you're going to get 6% bonus of the auction rate, which is 16.5 million. 20 years, 15.2 years, which is 5,555 days, which is the max period, max shared period, you'll get 20%. So that's pretty neat. So that gets added to your principal. So your auction winnings plus the bonus for Axion out of the auction is your total principal. Then you divide that by your share rate, and that share rate represents compound interest. So interest on interest on interest, and that there gives you your basic shares. So you get your basic shares. So in this example, it's a 10-year stake, and they won 10 million in the auction. So for 10 years they get 50% bonus. Obviously, for that's the way it goes. And then on top of those basic shares, they then get longer pays better, which has been around forever, and you get 20% bonus every year. So over 15 years, it's over 300%. So if you do 5 stakes, over 300% bonus, really impressive. See how much that is. That is really huge total shares. So with the auction bonus and the longer pays better bonus, you get a lot of shares, and that's the main game. The more shares you have, the more of the rewards you get. You get a minimum 8% inflation per year or return, plus you get wrap Bitcoin dividends from 4 VCAs a week, and you get Axion dividends, which is paid immediately. You can claim that off the staking page immediately, and you get Axion 3 times a week from the regular auctions, which you claim at the end of your auction period. So very cool indeed. And then you just click the stake button there. You also qualify for, if you do longer than 5 years, you'll basically qualify for these 5 big paydays. You've got to be a minimum stake to 350 days over any of those big paydays to qualify for the particular one for that year. But pretty cool. And you just click stake, and that once you've clicked the stake from the auction page, you'll then go to your staking tab, and you will then find on the staking tab, you will then find your stake down the bottom. It will show up in an area which doesn't show up on this demo account, but it shows at the bottom there. Very nice indeed. Hope you guys enjoyed that, especially if you're new for Axion. Obviously, all the pros are probably just sitting there going, I've seen this presentation 50 times, but there we are, folks. That's the way it rolls. All right, so nice one. All right, let's go back to some of the chats there. Keep up there. Alex K's in the house. Our moderator, of course, does a great job. Is super knowledgeable about Axion in the house there. Hi, everybody. And Prana is in the house. Hey, Prana, welcome, Prana. Yoo-hoo! So Prana's awesome. So great to see you in the house there. Very nice. All right, so we're going good here. I think we're doing, what do we say, 52.14% sold out at the moment. Once again, grab yourself a drink or something like that. Sit back and relax. Some potato chips. Now, everyone's trying to get me to eat KFC. It's going to happen. I feel it. I feel it's coming. It's going to be happening, but not quite yet. So very cool. Now, we've got a regular auction starting up, which is going to start in 16 minutes. Now, the difference between a venture capital auction and a regular auction is a regular auction, you get 10% bonus in Axion, but you get it at the end of the auction, and it shows up on the auction price. It gets added to the Uniswap price there. And that's the difference between this venture capital auction, where the prices are the same, because you're getting 10% wrapped Bitcoin immediately to your wallet, not 10% Axion at the end. So this regular auction starting up in 15 minutes is going to be, you can see it down here, it's 200 million and it's worth $30,900 US. It's a regular auction, you can see there, and it's starting up in only 15 minutes. You can use the link in the video description to go into the auction. Of course, you'll arrive to this page and you'll be able to enter with some Ethereum. That's what you need to enter, Ethereum, and you'll get 10% bonus on top of the Uniswap price, which is pretty cool. You'll also get up to 20% Axion bonus for the shares as well. So that is the same for venture capital auctions and regular auctions. That's getting that Axion bonus, sorry, out of the auction. Got to be careful not to use that share language too much. So there we are, very cool. When you stake, of course, your share percentage is what represents how much, so how many shares you've got, shows you here, and how much share percentage you've got, represents how much of the reward pool you're going to get. So that's those wrapped Bitcoin dividends, that's Axion dividends, and the 8% inflation. So very nice there. And if you want to stake, you can add a new stake here. If you've bought some Axion, maybe you're just going to buy a Uniswap. You just want to do shorter stakes. You don't want to, because the minimum withdrawal period out of venture capital auctions and regular auctions is 60 days. That's the minimum. So if you want to do a shorter one, I don't know, a month or something, then you could just make a stake here and do that. You can also estimate your earnings here on this calculator. I believe it's up to date for the new auctions. Must probably check that. Probably did it off here. Then you've got your staked amount, your active interest, your liquidity holding, and your big payday entitlement. So a really nice little portfolio summary there. And then of course the big paydays coming up ahead. If you're going to stake, you might want to stake over one of these. You have to do 350 days addition. So if you want to get the first two, be like 700 days to stake over, etc. So that's pretty much the way it works. All right, let's see what's happening in here. Katano TV is in the house, locked on and listening. So great to see Katano TV as always. And Prana, how many rescues did you do today, Superman? Hey, maybe a couple, maybe two rescues. But that's probably about it. I just want to be modest about that because it's part of being Superman. You got to be a bit more modest. There we are. All right, so let's have a quick look at the price. We haven't actually done that. The price is at 0001528, just tracking sideways, sideways. So there we are. That's what we're doing. We've got to have we do have a lot of news flow coming up. We'll see what all of that's involved. New IEOs, all that sort of stuff coming. And I understand that there's particularly a possibility of they're in negotiations with a rather big branded crypto name. So we'll see what that is at the end of the day. But lots of stuff coming up, marketing coming up. I think there's like $176,000 budget to spend out for this quarter. and so that looks cool. And IEOs, we've got Axion version 3 coming up, of course. The team has been testing that live on Discord. If you've been seeing, Ted Daly's been doing a bit of code review on that, and Defro's been in the house doing some stuff, and other people in the team. There's a lot of people involved, so very nice to see that. And here we are at the prices, 00015. Just so I can try to, let's go look at the daily on that. We're going to look at the daily. Let's go to the full chart. And you can see the daily. After we had that whale sellout, moved to liquidity on the pullback when the market pulled back too. We've just been moving sideways there, 0.15. Wow, what a time to enter to get Axion. Pretty amazing. Now we've got a bit of an uptick there, just crossing that signal there, buy signal on the CCI index, and we've got the MACD just crossing over there. So that's not so bullish at the moment, the MACD, but the CCI looks not too bad. We're bouncing off the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, and we're certainly under the long-term support price at 00017. So hopefully we'll have a good news flow over the next 4 to 6 weeks, and that will quickly start to turn the price around, get a bit of demand. I do think that we need some solutions to target Uniswap. I've got a couple of my own. I'm looking forward to seeing a number of things, see what proposal that is, and I'll do an analysis of that as well. So very cool on that one. I've got a couple of proposals that I think the team should be doing, but obviously the team's got a roadmap coming out. The roadmap's due any day now. I know that they've been pressing for that, so that's the Q2, Q3 roadmap. So we're looking forward to see what's on there. That would be give us a bit of a help how the puzzle's going to look, that we're putting together. So looking forward to that too. And I do know that Punky obviously specializing in strategy now in IEOs and tokenomics is got a lot of having a lot of meetings, trying to organize a lot of stuff. So that looks really good. And having LB in the house, boy, she is terrific. I've been her comments and stuff just really on the ball. Really, it's great to have another great team member in the house as well. So very cool on that. All right, just quoted $11 for auction bid. Run for it. Wow. So did you hear that? Oh, we got a little bit of ETH in there. Woo! Got a bit of ETH. Yes, yes, yes. So it's 16.09 ETH now. Very cool. Just a little tad. I think it was about 0.2 in there. Very nice to see that. And we've got 10.5 minutes to go. Easy one to get in. We're at 40,971. So just a tad bit in there. Nice. I wonder if we can see that on the Axion today. So there we are. Oh, it was 0.3 from a shrimp. So into the venture auction. Nice. Let's go check that out. Bam. Let's do that. Bam, bam. I don't know if Bam's in the house. Bam, bam. So there's that bid that just come in there. So $763 bid in there. And obviously, if at $11, that's pretty nice as a bid. I guess it's probably a bit even cheaper if that's just the estimated price. $76 is the paid to bidder, 0.0021. So that's 10% cash back immediately to the wallet, and then 85%. Well, in this case, 0.1, $650 worth of Bitcoin back to stakers. So very nice. And then 5% goes to the Axion Foundation. So it was very cool. Thanks for that, Sanders. Really good to get the indicator there. And Patricia needs some. Patricia needs some fine dining. Hey, Patricia. Hey, let us know if you need some fine dining there, Patricia. Just saw Texas has heaps of places to go and eat. I'm sure. It's probably one of the best states in the USA for that, I would think. Just saw my first pop up from Brave Browser. Tired of day trading, earn APY. It's popped up. It's popped down now. Hey, that's cool, John. Hey, yeah. So once again, we talked about that yesterday. Brave Browser. We've got the advertising going in there. Joel and the team running that. Very cool. And Twitter is really ramping up. So I think I'm not sure who's running Twitter. Is it Destroyer or Bull? I think it's Destroyer running. I think it's Destroyer. Hopefully I got that right. Running Twitter, and that's going apparently all guns now. So really ramping up. Obviously, there's a lot of crypto communities on Twitter. So it's really great to see that. And Santa says, and she's got a lot of cats to feed. Yeah. Oh, she's probably hopefully she's fallen asleep. She might have done that by now. I don't know. Patricia will let us know whether you're still up for that one. And Go Shrimp says Prana. Absolutely Go Shrimps. Woohoo! We're all types of investors, new investors coming in. Very nice to see that. Excellent stuff. All right. Let's go. LB is running Twitter. LB is running Twitter. Oh, thanks, Cripple. So LB is running Twitter. Awesome stuff to see that. She is terrific. And I saw her for the first time on Punky's live stream on marketing, the marketing update. And yeah, just super impressed and really great stuff there from her. So looking for more actually. So look forward to that. I think she's been on Discord today as well. So we'll get out of that staking one there and get out of the announcements. So that's all happening. So make sure that you check out all that out. That's all coming up. Very cool. I've got to go back and finish the AMA on the Wolf. I only saw like the first 10 minutes, stuff like that. So I need to go back and check that. And then on the general chat, just get involved there. Let's go. So yeah, let's actually put in the AS. That's probably the easiest way to. Let's go. Let's do. So 53% we're sold out at the moment. You can see there, and we've got a few minutes to go, haven't we? Was it 7.5 minutes? So if you're wanting to get in there, you're new to Axion in particular, use the link in the video description. You can get into this auction today. You'll get 10% wrapped Bitcoin back to your wallet. So you enter with Ethereum, you get 10% of that Ethereum back. If you put 10 ETH in, for example, you get 1 ETH worth of wrapped Bitcoin back to your Metals wallet. Plus, you'd get 16.5 million Axion per ETH out of that, and up to 20% Axion bonus as well, depending on how long you're going to stake. The longer you stake, you get up to 20%. Minimum stake 350, you get 6%. If you stake under 350 days, you won't get any extra bonus for the auction, but you still get qualified. The longer pays better, which gives you I don't know what would that give you, something less than 20% for the long pays better. So yeah, very cool. All right, 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go, and obviously we've got this regular auction coming up. So if you after more Axion as opposed to wrapped to Bitcoin, then you want to go into this regular auction and get that 10% bonus in Axion. That's the way it rolls. Very cool. So I definitely think that there's work needed around liquidity and US dollars pairs. I think I've heard quite a few other people commenting on that too. So I think something should be done in that area. I know that is being worked on to some degree, so I'm not sure how advanced that is. The other thing is I think that there needs to be some solutions, and there are some solutions available for targeting the liquidity on Uniswap, and also I think that there's also a way of increasing dividends too through the liquidity pool. So I think there's a couple of options there that's worth looking at, and there's probably obviously numbers of things that he's got some good solutions to help Axion in that regard. So we look forward to that. So yeah, great stuff. All right, let's go back to the chat. I'm probably getting a little bit behind here. And she is the chief social media now, Cripple. So there we are. That's from Cripple. LB is the chief social media. That's fantastic. The team is growing stronger day by day. The focus is getting sharper, clearer, and they're doing some clever things. They're certainly leading innovations. It's interesting, actually, if you think about the top three value tokens, you've got Hex, you've got Axion, you've got Wise. They're leading the innovations like big time. It really is amazing to see that. And Sandra says she's pounding out the twinks. That's gangster style. So very cool. Hey, I should get her on here. It's been my first live stream guest. I've been trying to get people on the show, but no one wants to come on. It's unbelievable. I mean, what do I have to do to get a guest on this show? I got a new format, everything else. We've lifted the game, and still trying to get someone to come on the show. So there we are. CSM, something like that. Another good VCA says Prana, absolutely. This is a good VCA. We're at 50. Well, we're in between the okay and the good. We're in between the okay and the good at the moment, as I normally lay it out. I am glad she is the chief. Otherwise, she would just be SM. I'm not sure what the SM is. I'm trying to think. It's hard to think of that on live stream sometimes. Lyle Bro says Cripple. Absolutely. Hey, XL Ed. Hey, XL Edson. I love XL Eds in the chat. I see him in a lot of other chats and other communities. XL Eds all over the place. Really cool. Thanks for your dedication, Superman. We need more fundamental work on the price and the core team. Price matters whether we like it or not. BTC was a scam to most until it reached 10,000. Hey, I'm with you on XL. That's why I was talking about targeting Uniswap. There are solutions. There are good solutions for targeting Uniswap while still keeping long-term investors and Axion auctions in play. So we can actually have a different problem with a different solution to it. I think there are a couple of options there, really good ones, and actually supercharging returns to Axionites as well. So let's hope there's work to be done. If you decide to do that, there's work to be done to make it happen. But I think there's a solution for all that stuff there. Very cool. So it's a matter of articulating. We decided to lower the price to allow for a lot of new investors. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, Sanders. That's one way of looking at it. Obviously, lower price is easier to get in there. Hey, we've got 3 minutes to go in the VCA number 3916, and there we are at the moment. Everybody is shy, Cripple says. Me too. And social media, right, okay. That makes sense. Oh, it's great. Aren't we lucky to have her running that? Fantastic. as opposed to chief social media. Right, forget it. All right, very cool. All right, so that's exciting stuff, folks. Really cool to have that. We've got just under 3 minutes. Let's see if anyone else comes in and does this last minute sniping. 16.09 in there. Let's get the calculator out while we're there. Might as well. We're at 52.14, but now we're a little bit higher than that. What did we say? We were at 53 on the general chat. Yeah, 53. And so that's where we're at the moment, 53.05. So in between the OK level, that's that 30-40% sell, and the good level, which is that 70-80%. So we're in the middle there somewhere. Not quite the middle, but close enough. All right, so let's go back here. Let's make sure I covered all the topics I was going to cover today. And yeah, these gas prices, fantastic. You're seeing those single digits coming in. Definitely makes it a lot cheaper to get in there. Let's have there's a couple of comments I wanted to make too. Let's go out of here. We've got 4.5 million liquidity, so we are getting really low, folks, on that. That is an issue. Daily volume 79,000, super low, way too low, and wrapped ETH 885, super low. So these numbers aren't great, to be honest. And pulled Axion there, 14.7. So that also reflects people pulling out liquidity like that whale did the other day, and now we're down to 14. You remember we were over 17 billion. So work needs to be done on this area of the Axion ecosystem for sure. Look at Hex is up at 6.9. It did spike up to 8.2 earlier today, so Hex is booming. Wise is sitting at 48.3 on that side, and on the Wise B side sitting at 20.5. So interesting stuff going on there with the leading value tokens, leading certificate deposits. Very cool. All right, let's go jump back to the auction. We don't want to miss the end. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. We're about to start auction day 209. And it's going to be a regular auction day. We're about to start that in less than a minute. And let's see if anyone snipes in now. We're looking out for the sniper. Sniper, are you there with the sniper? That was a sniping gun if you didn't take my drama class work there. All right, looking good. Yeah, we should get more into that social media. Maybe I'll try and see whether I can get LB on the show, and that'd be interesting. Excuse me. All right, so 36 seconds. We're counting it down live on this Axion token auction live stream, and what a great community we've got as well, building nicely as well. We're going to keep growing, folks. It's just the beginning. We're only in month seven. Auction 209 about to start. 17 seconds. Here we go. Grab a drink. Salute, as they say in Italy. All right, 8 seconds. Final few seconds. See if anything snipes in there. Just comes in at the end. We haven't actually had that much ETH antics, actually. It's sort of been coming in slowly during the day. There we are. We've finished the auction. The VCA39 is finished. Let's go back. I think that's probably going to be the end of that one. Let's go jump in and see, do the balancing, of course, with the wrap Bitcoin. So it looks like we're at 126.74 wrap Bitcoin after 39 VCAs, 96 pulled out there. That looks like to be the end there as we see it there. We're going to flip over now to the regular auction. You can see this one down 200,800,000. So if you're after 10% bonus Axion rather than the wrap Bitcoin, you're going to get your chance. You can use the link in the video description. Let's just refresh this page. It should have started now. Obviously this regular auction, every auction runs 24 hours. So we're going to watch that go. Actually not restarted yet here. So we're just waiting for that to reboot. And I'll refresh that one more time. Counting that up just a moment. Here we go. Just waiting for that to reset. Oh, we're waiting a little bit longer than I thought we would to reset, but there we are. Let's go into the chat there. Melvin's in house. I won't stop buying in these auctions. Wow. Yeah, they're good idea. They're picking up some good rates at this level, these high teens as we are now in at the moment. So good time to enter Axion for sure. A lot of upside for that. All right, let's go here. So, all right, so there we are, folks. We're on auction day 209. We've got 200 million in there, 30,809. Now, we know that the regular auctions get sniped out pretty regularly, and they get sold out like hotcakes. I think we only had 1 week regular auction and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So there is 12.1 to sell us out, 30,809. And obviously, there's the rate. So you're going to get 10% bonus on the rate. So it says includes 10% Axion bonus. 18 million, sorry, almost 18.2 million versus auction. The unit spot price was just 16.5 million, and the auction price is 000152. And we know that regular auctions, when the ETH goes in there, when the ETH does go in, into the auction here, it goes and 80% of it goes on and buys Axion on the market, so that we know that's how it works. So we should get a bit of a boost in the price here, and see how that goes and helping the price. Obviously, people can sell into it, so we just got to wait and see there at the moment. All right, let's jump over here and just let me connect there onto the mask there. Boom. All right, so we've got something else coming up here as well. So obviously we've got after this regular auction today, it runs 24 hours. We've got the mega VCA, which is VCA 40. VCA 40 really climbing up the numbers here. And that'll be auction day 210. So really getting the numbers here. And we've got almost 2.8 billion Axion up for grabs. Currently we're at 427,000 US dollars at the current price of Axion at 0.001525. So lots of stuff happening, folks. And then when it's back to back, of course, then on Saturday we've got another VCA 41 auction day 211. And that's 76,700. So lots of stuff happening in the auction world, and lots of stuff happening with the rollout from the team, VCA Axion version 3, and lots of stuff happening in the marketing and social media, obviously with LB in the house. So you can see the team's really restructuring, fine-tuning itself. And the other thing was obviously with the regular auctions, 15% now of the ETH that goes in there is going to the team, and hopefully we're going to have a vote on that soon, how that's going to be paying for staff costs or product development, all sorts of stuff, and takes away from spending the dev wallet team, but at least until the price of Axion starts to rise a bit further later in the piece. So very cool on that. Big clap out for that one. Looking forward to it. All right, let's quickly go there back to the comments. So you're a bit quiet in the chat. Everyone must be falling asleep in the UK and North America. Although UK, aren't they just waking up? I'm not sure. I think it is just waking up there. So very cool. All right, so how are we going for time here? 41 minutes. So we're going to be covering this at least for another 15, 20 minutes. So we're probably 20 minutes, see where we get sniped out in this regular auction. So once again, grab yourself a drink, sit back and relax. We've got to have some patience here as we look to see where this gets sniped in. Now with these auctions, it's 12.1 ETH, so it's first in, first served. So people got to get in there to get these rates, especially at the rates at 18.2 million Axion per ETH. Wow, wow, wow. Plus they get up to 20% Axion bonus out of the auctions, 6% or 20%. Nice, looking good. All right, let's go back to the chat there. Nothing, that's a bit quiet there, so not too bad. And the price is looking at 0.00152. Boy, Hex is really tracing up there. Like I said, target price 10.12 from me, and we've got that. I did a video earlier today on the Pulsechain, which is really feeding a lot of the stuff, making it accelerate. So for sure. All right, let's just do some wrap up here. Let's do some wrap up of the ecosystem. We've got 284 billion total supply. We've got 46.9 billion liquid. Now about 2.5 billion is obviously team wallet. So let's take that down to 44.3, something like that, billion liquid. And we've got 237 billion staked, which is some impressive numbers by any remarks. We're still in that 83-84% staking range. We're crypto rank 780. Obviously, we want to go way lower than that. Total stakes 24,628. Average stake size 9.31 million. Average stake length is 2,341 days, and the market cap sitting at 14.24 million. So a long way to go to get up towards that 1 billion dream target that we all want to get to. And share rate still sitting at 1.16. So that will probably update a bit later in the evening, or at least from my point of view, because it is currently 7:08 p.m. on Thursday. In New Zealand, good old New Zealand, down under the island, sitting by itself, about to fall off the edge of the earth there. So pretty cool. That's what the results are. Let's also go over to the overview, check out the number of shares in place. We've got 585 billion Axion shares in the market. So whatever shares you've got, you compare it to this total amount, and that gives you your share percentage. And you can see your share percentage on the staking tab. We'll say here, this is your share percentage, number of shares you've got versus the total number of shares, 585 billion, and that will give you your share percentage here, and it represents your share of the reward pool. Very cool. All right, so that's where we're on there, and once again, we have got 116.4 billion in the max share club. Pretty impressive stuff. All right, and we've just started the regular auction. We are going for gold. All right, let's go back to the auction, check that out again. Let me jump over to the comments here. It seems the recycling has stopped. That's good. Yeah. So that's an important point, Sanders. The recycling is probably largely stopped, and basically, long-term investors is really the focus of Axion in that regard. So that's what I mean. The more incentives for investors, the better. Now, I don't think long-term investors is the only thing. I think that we can have short-term investors. And I think that we need to get products that stimulate short-term investing and short-term Uniswap buying. So that's where I think the strategy lie, and the short-term Uniswap issue with the price. So I think that's the big key there, is that we need short-term investor solutions for the Uniswap, so people buy stuff. They're not necessarily going to stake it, but they've got other perhaps riskier return to risk reward products to go into. That's the key for the short-term liquidity, and that will help with the price squeeze, and that might be for self-fulfilling with the products there. So cool. That's a faster strategy than ramping up the long-term investors, which is important. We still need to do that. That's going to be really key over the medium term. But I think short term we can get that sort of stuff up there. So that's key. Hopefully price will catch some positive momentum to get everyone excited. That's the other side of it. Of course, we're going to have all the news coming out, all the new partners and other products, things, platform upgrades, products, whatever, coming out over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Marketing, social media, all that sort of stuff. And we know that that's so important, right? That's so important to get the word out, to be able to convert. So you want to get, you want to reach a big audience, you want to get them to convert over, and then you've got to have them have the information so easy, like the website for some stuff like that, so easy that they can actually just onboard really easy, especially if they're not familiar with crypto. So yeah. Price will come. This is a long-term strategy. Yeah, it is long-term, but I think there's a lot of short-term product offerings that they can start soaking up that Uniswap pretty fast, and I think you'd be surprised with that. I think there's some definitely solutions working spectacularly in the market right now that can do that. John Atkins, I agree with Hex Out Ed. Although it's staking project and I'm 100% max staked, we still need price to rise. Many people are looking at that. Yeah, so I think that, like I say, there's different products out there that can actually add huge dividends on top of what we're doing right now, and that's what I'm going to get into proposing as well to team. Alex K, that's what attracts new investors, and Axion model relies on demand from new blood. Well, that's definitely the medium-term strategy, long-term strategy, but I think there's definitely stuff to supercharge the short term. So if you add all those things together, the long term and short term things, you're going to get a boom, right? You're going to get a massive boom faster, and it's faster. That's the key. So really cool. Short term is fine. We just don't need them to recycle Axion because of Uniswap. Yeah, that's not I'm talking, but not talking about that, Sanders. I'm talking about something completely different. So I'm going to be laying that out. So yeah. No, it has nothing to do with recyclers. Zero to do with recyclers. So yeah. It's actually the answer that's working for other projects, so we can do that. Hey, boom! We got 0.14 ETH in the auction there. Woohoo! $365. We're going. So there's a little bit of snipe. All these new investors, smaller investors, with the gas price being lower, is really opening up. Can you imagine when Axion 3.0 comes out? There's going to be lots of investors from all around the world that will be accessed with the low amount, because obviously different countries in the world have different income levels and stuff like that. So if the cheaper things are, especially with Axion version 3 coming out, you can already see with the slow gas price that smaller investors are coming in. Very cool indeed. Loving it. So that's an opening salvo there. 0.14. We're on the map for nice. And let's have a go. We're gonna look at all that long max share staking coming out. Woohoo! Let's go check this out. This is awesome stuff. And there we are. Dolphin is bid in 0.14. They're not a small investor, but the 0.144 ETH into the pool. There we are. All right. Fish has staked the max share. So let's go back. We can actually see some of the stuff in the activity. How far are we in? We're in 13 minutes. Let's go back 13 minutes. So I think that's pretty much here. So we had 9.9 million max stake from a fish. All smaller investors. Very cool fish. Another fish there, 1.6. Nice. And then we got that bid from the dolphin. So that wasn't a small investor, but it was still got another bid in there. Nice. We got a shrimp there to dolphin. 82. That's 60 days. So they do a little short one. That's the minimum. Remember, they did the minimum out of VCA, but a nice pickup there, 82.7. So they're obviously doing a shorter play, but they may stake after that. You never know. And then we've got the fish upgrading to a dolphin. Very cool. 43.6 million max share. Look at all this max share. This is the kind of investors we're wanting. So actually, a lot of the design is working. We just got to lift. Once we lift the numbers to a certain point, we can. Every auction will get sold out. That's the basic thing. We've got the recyclers are moving to the side, but there's other things we can do to stimulate short-term demand without impacting the recycling or staking. That's completely different. So Fish is there, 1.9, almost 2 million max shared. A Dolphin, 20 million almost max shared, and Dolphin there, 3.3. Nice, beautiful. So that's showing that that actually is working, and well done to the community and to the Axion team and Punky and that for getting that vote working around. Now it's all about getting more attention, more investors that want a long-term stake. And that part of the crypto community is growing bigger and bigger. They're not all chasing pump and dumpers, meme coins, or other products that are out there, riskier products. And when the bear market comes, they're all going, freaking out, which is normal, right? We're all getting really good long-term investment offerings through Axion through that. So it's also kind of self-fulfilling too, right? Once you do that, so very cool. All right, so really good start. 2 million Axion's been bought off the market. We're going to check that out as well. You can see the buy there. That's the auction buying address is BF8C, and obviously you can see that 80% of the ETH is 0.1152, and that bought 1.9 million Axion. That goes back to stakers, so very nice there. And it's actually helped to lift the chart candle there, make it a bit green. So that's really nice. All right, let's jump back here. And also look here, Sanders gone here. Once marketing really starts to work, number of new wallets will eventually increase exponentially. Combine that with Axion Vision 3 and all the launch pads coming, I think we will be super solid. Yeah, I think that's good. I do think that we need some short-term stuff for the price though, and I think we can do it without impacting recycling and auctions. But I agree with you on that. Once you get, if you get enough critical mass with the number of investors, then you will definitely get that. Like I say, they've got something like 176,000 just for this the end of Q2 left in the budget, so it's we should see some fun things there. I think they'll probably give LB some more traction too, because it's quite a nice thing to get on there and do that. And Alex K, no meme coins, darn, I shouldn't have aped into Sleepy Sloth, I guess. That's other people getting into that. Yeah, so what I'm saying is there's a bigger audience in crypto that's actually growing, that wants to stake longer, wants longer term, more steady APY returns. So Alex, you're free to go into as many meme coins as you want. All right, there's a proposal in the Axion Community Trust to increase Uniswap buy pressure. Yeah, well, I'll check that out too. I'll check that out when after the live stream, for sure. Next. Yeah, well, check that out. I think there's a couple of solutions, so it's a good point, Sanders. And that's why I think we need to have some of those. So I like to see the creative juices of the community out there, because remember, a lot of you guys are all over the place, and you see different products, you see what works, you see what doesn't work, you see what's really a good thing and a bad thing, and if you can bring that to Axion as to strengthen Axion, then that's great. And so if you've got ideas, get them out onto Discord, let the team know, put them in the the community innovation chats or whatever, and let that be known. So very cool. So even number of things he's put something in, so I'm going to check that out after the thing. And obviously this community trust, if that's not his one, then I'll check that out too. Cripple says, I need a drink. Yeah, I need a drink. Yeah. Cheers, here's a drink. And Alex K says, did you see Vitalik interview with Lex Friedman? It's 3 hours long, but a lot of interesting topics. I did. I thought it was a really good interview. In fact, one of the better ones with him. You always do. Yeah, that's right. All right. So, hey, great stuff. How are we going here? Oh, we're doing pretty well. So let's keep going. The Gwei is still really cheap. If you want to get in today, get the extra bonus with the Axion. You can go in and get it quite cheap. I think someone said it was about $11, so that's nice. And we're just counting it down. We're already 16 minutes in. Can you believe it? We're going to keep going for another 8 minutes, folks. Another 8 minutes on this live stream. Welcome if you're new to Axion Token. We cover all things Axion here. We do auctions daily coverage, and we also cover specialty topics. We cover all the products, staking, auctions, liquidity mining. You can find videos on all that here. Also, we cover the strategy and marketing updates. So whatever comes out from the team, we try to communicate that out through. And also, what do we cover? I say we. I'm talking about myself and maybe Alex and Andreas here. But you get my point. We're covering all those topics, wealth management as well. And feel free to talk about yourself in the third person or as a plural. Feel free, go ahead with that. All right, enough madness. Let's get back onto the right scene here. Cripple says cheers, and Alex K, I almost fell off my chair when they both started talking Russian. Yeah, привет. Yeah, Привет. I remember I told you my story about I used to hang out when I was dancing with 3 Russian models. One of them was actually the swimsuit model of the year here, and it used to be hilarious. I think it was 3 years I hanged out with them, and it was hilarious. The whole fire trucks would stop. Down, they'd be rollerblading. Or I'd be with them, but we're rollerblading, and the fire trucks would stop with firemen out the thing all over the place non-stop. It was just crazy time. So there we are, folks. All right, here we are. So we've got 18 minutes in. We've got 0.14 ETH, and we're going to see if we get some more sniping on the opening hour. This obviously runs for another 23 hours, 42 minutes, so it's some time to go yet. And hopefully we'll give a bit of upward buy pressure, assuming no one sells into it, of course, on the market here. So really cool, man. That's quite a change in the liquidity pool there. 885 versus 14.7. Obviously liquidity gets pulled out. That's one of the issues, so that needs to be redesigned, and I think there's some nice solutions out in the market for that. So this is one of a couple of issues that can be sorted. What have we got here? Yeah, looking good, looking good. Right, let's jump over here and see what else is going on. Leroy Jenkins in there. Wow, stake my Axion 5 feels good. Was my first VCA. Wow, give Leroy some love there. That's awesome. So pretty nice there. Let's go give him a few. That's a new investor. That's exactly what you want. People investing. Very nice indeed. I've been around since Hex 2T. Oh, okay, long time, but have never done it. Great process. Impressed by the platform. Wow, super duper. So there we are. There, folks. That someone took about a year or so to decide to do a 555. So that's pretty neat. And Cripple there. Nice, congrats. So yeah, very cool. Let's do a party there. A party on that one. All right, let's jump back there. Look at this, Gwei. Woohoo! Gwei's going good. Let's do a DireWolf call. I think I saw Punky do that on his live stream, AMA with the DireWolf team. It's quite a big team over there too. So he did that, the old wolf cry there. It reminds me of Teenage Wolf, you know, with the, I think it's been done a read times, but originally with the Michael J. Fox. Fast 12, standard 9. We're looking good for the auction. If you want to bid in, get in some Axion. If you're new to Axion, of course, you get so many incentives going through the auction. If you want to get 10% bonus, you're going to get 18.2 million Axion per ETH. Plus, you're going to get up to 20% bonus if you decide to do a max share stake, which is 5,555 days. Pretty awesome stuff there, folks. So get into that if you want to get some of the best rates ever. Really is. Now, we've lost our history because it's changed with the new format. They've changed the old history there. So all our numbers from before have gone burger. We've still got the correct amount of ETH, but the Axion's been changed. But as you know, our record was 17.8, and then we got another record after that. So unfortunately, I won't be able to give accurate record counts now, but we just have an idea that that's where we're at. But we're definitely up in the high records now. So pretty neat on that. All right. It is difficult language to learn. It is. Yes, yes. I know about 4 or 5 phrases. I don't know. It was just enough to get by. I hope your dancing game was better than it is now. Yes, it was, Cripple. Hilarious. I was so good at dancing. It was mind-boggling. Really was mind-boggling. And the thing with dancing, you never actually get your potential. My potential was so much further. I mean, I was world class, but my dance potential was miles far from where I ever even got to. Dang, you were BFF with the top swimsuit model. Wowie. Yeah, that's right. So it was fun times. It was fun times. But boy, they used to get a lot of attention. It was amazing. Just being a guy from the outside. We used to go to the Irish dance clubs and stuff like that. They'd always, I'd entertain because I was doing my dancing, right? And they would all be sitting around. It was kind of hilarious, really. It was something out of the areas. Cripple, do you have any video evidence? Not for this channel, no. Katana TV, were you wearing your Borat lime green one mannequin swimsuit when you were hanging with the girls? No, but that is hilarious. That's funny. I'd pay for that, says Cripple. Yeah. With the super chat, says Cripple. Nice one. Very good. All right, so yeah, very cool stuff there. How are we counting it down here? Let's quickly check. 58 minutes to go. Yeah, so look here, and what we got? A world-class dancer reduced by you people to do chicken dances. Shame on you all. I'm with you on that, Sanders. Shame on them. Shame on them. So yeah, good point. I actually had something happen to me, so that's one of the big reasons why I ended dancing. Not necessarily because I wanted to. So that's just the way it goes. Hey, we got some ETH in the pool. ETH in there, 1.34. So we're up already. Woohoo! $3,437. Let's look at the market price. Market price is just up a bit more. 000154. We're going good. We're going good. Look at that. We got 2 bids. We got another one there too. So we had 3 bids in there. So we got 15.8, and then we got another 1.2 million Axion. All that is Axion is buying, and then you get see the little increase in price there. Let's go up here. Let's do the full chart there. Boom. Let's go to the hourly and change that around, and boom, there we are. There's a green candle. Yay! There we are. This is the easy solution. We got a little bit of price pump there from the auction, looking good. And there we are, 1.34. We're going pretty well actually. It's Prana. Prana, there's no comment by Prana. Prana normally comments about that. Speaking of chicken, yeah, the colonel was calling. Nice one, Cripple. Nice one. Chicken is calling. Yoo-hoo! Yeah. All right, so we're going pretty well. I think we're going pretty well in the auction. I think everyone's pretty happy. 60 minutes, folks. I think the colonel was calling, and it's probably a good time to finish the live stream. We've started off pretty well, 1.34. I think it's a no-brainer. I think we're going to sell this out quite nicely. 12.04 ETH, that's what we need. So the run rate looks pretty good as well. And Bam Bam says, Cripple, yeah, I haven't seen F Bam in the chat, but Bam Bam, maybe he's tired out from his bachelor party. Maybe that was just too much. He needs to take half the week off for that. But thanks for watching, everybody. Do catch me at the end of this regular auction, and we've got what we've got next at the end of 22 hours. We've got a mega VCA Friday, mega VCA number 40, auction day 210. I mean, it's pretty good numbers if you rattle them up. We've got 2.9 billion Axion in there so far at the moment. Boy, we might actually end up getting to 3. We're at $445,713. Man, if we could sell that out, that'd be super FOMO. But we have a back-to-back there, back-to-back. So look out for that. That's over $500,000 US that's coming up. So pretty nice there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hey, it looks like we've got even more people watching now, and we're just about to finish the live stream. So yeah, Alex says 18 million per ETH is amazing. It is amazing. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Now, we've got the biggest VCA, mega VCA coming up tomorrow. Make sure you come along, watch the live stream, sit back, get yourself a nice Friday night drink or something, and not sure what time of the day it is there, and join us back here live. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, hit the bell for the notifications, and thanks for watching, everybody. Now, if you want to get on here as my first guest, hit me up in Discord, DM me, and I'll get you on the show. You'll be my first guest. It's a very special position, and yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, hey, Willie's in the house. Hey, thanks, Superman. Hey, much appreciated, hey, Willie. Good to see you. Get put behind all these comments. We'll go Bam Bam for Cripple. We'll go 18 million Axion for ETH, Alex. And thanks, Superman, from A Willie. Good to see you, A Willie. And thanks again, Super Duper Man. Awesome stuff. Hopefully, I've got all that going. And we're going to wrap up here. Thanks for watching, folks. Let's post that to the chat. Looking good. That was fire. That was machine gun fire in the chat there. And we've got 1.34. Watch the end of the show. Tomorrow's the big show. Mega VCA number 40. Auction day 210, and you're going to be here and join me with that, with the rest of the Axion community. We're going to have some fun times. I'm really having fun with this, and I hope you are too. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.